Hello everybody and welcome to Allyah TV. Today's video we're going to discuss what budgeting is, what budgeting is not. We're going to talk about the envelope cash method, and we're also going to talk about the real-time tracking and the week bank account analysis method, and that's what I'm currently using. Make sure you all like and subscribe and hit that notification button. I'll wait a couple seconds. 1, 2. All right. Yeah, thank you for that. Let's move on. Also, I want you all to empower yourselves in this short video to eliminate all distractions and to be present with me and yourself so you can fully understand and learn what I'm talking about. First, I want to talk to you guys about what budgeting is and what it is not. So budgeting is not writing down all your bills and how much they cost next to that. That is bill tracking. Budgeting is anticipating something outside your monthly expenses. Like, for example, if you like to go out to eat on Sundays after church, you put that in your budget to go out to eat on Sundays after church. Otherwise, it's not in your budget, so you shouldn't do it. Budgeting is budgeting out for a vacation or a coat you like, shopping. That is budgeting towards something outside of your normal monthly expenses. So the first method is the envelope cash system. This is a method that I used straight out of college when it was just me by myself and I was single. I would do this every month because if I didn't have my card on me, I only had my cash envelopes, and it was designated for a certain thing. For example, the holidays are coming up and you want to buy your family gifts. Okay, put your budget for your gifts in your envelope. For example, $200. Once that $200 is gone, nobody else can get a gift. Or you make sure that all the gifts you buy are within the $200 range. With the envelope system, I found it easier because if I don't have the cash and I don't have my card, I can't buy anything. So some common categories are shopping, food, and then my favorite, personal miscellaneous. So every month, something is going to happen that you don't plan. So what we currently do is we have a life happens fund. So every month we set aside some money in case life happens. For example, this month we had to get a new tire. We didn't plan that, but because we had our life happens fund for our monthly expenses, we were able to take care of that without having to touch our savings. So that is a perk of saving in general. You don't necessarily have to dip into your savings. You can take from what you, that's a perk of budgeting, I'm sorry, not saving. You have that area for that wiggle room to do what you got to do. So that is basically how the envelope method works. Simple and easy. You put your cash in there, and once the cash is gone, you don't spend no more.
19th century in the UK, they utilized gold as a way to curb addiction, right? Now this was a necessary process, and they still utilize gold today in cancer treatments and tumor treatments and all sort of different ways that they utilize gold. The ancient people knew the recipe. They knew how to utilize the elements of the world to take control and power over self. Imagine if you had the greatest electrified operating system in the world and you can begin to control your own will. We've had great testimonials from people who are addicted to weed, people who are addicted to liquor, people who are addicted to coffee, and they've all been able to start to begin to take control of their own will and curb these addictions. And they believe that the assistance of the gold allowed them to be able to tap into that higher mode instead of being controlled by their lower selves. Now they're so electrified, it's their higher mind that is in hyperdrive. Make sure y'all tap in, get on the gold, and stop being controlled by your addictions and your afflictions. Instead, make gold a part of your new ritual. Tap in.
So, second method, which is what I'm currently doing now, real-time tracking. So every month, at the end of the week, I always make our budget for the next month. And on here, I include things, like I said, that are outside of our monthly bills. For example, I had to get a stick taser. I like to go on morning walks, long walks, and a couple times some dogs caught me slipping. But now I have my stick taser that can't touch me because I put that in my budget. So now I'm protected when I go walking. So yeah, that's an expense that I added to our list. I literally write out every month our expenses and what we're going to spend money on. Because if you don't plan and tell your money where to go, it's going to just evaporate out of your account. You're going to be like, damn, where did my money go? You didn't plan for it. So it's going to just be spent. So I write down every expense we're expecting. And then every Friday or Saturday, depending on my schedule, I literally scroll through our account and I record everything. So for example, gas. I'll go through each gas transaction and I'll add up how much we spent on gas that week. And then I'll subtract that from what I'm projecting for us to spend for the rest of the month. And then I have a meeting with my husband and we talk about money every week so that we know, okay, this is where we're at with the budget. This is what we have left. This is what we're anticipating to come up. And with that, you're literally watching real time what's going on with your account, and you won't be surprised because you know what's going on. And when you're married, it's a little different for some people because you have to have those tough money conversations. But in order for things to go smoothly, it honestly makes you closer, because if you don't talk about money, it's going to end up in conflict. And we talk about it often. At first, it can be uncomfortable, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. That concludes today's video. Today we discussed what a budget is and what a budget is not. We talked about the envelope cash system, and we also talked about the real-time tracking that I'm currently doing myself. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Let me know what method you like to use. I may not have mentioned the method you use. Tell me what you like to do when it comes to budgeting, what is and what is not working. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, you can ask me questions. I'm always open to learn about new ways to budget. Also, connect with me. Below, I have my social media and my Buy Me Coffee link, so you guys can connect with me, and my email if you would like to have a free consultation. I am now accepting new clients for career and finance coaching and consulting. I appreciate you guys and have a good day. Thank you.